right here at Masese landing site. See that? Yeah. The water. I've come to meet Elsa. Elsa is a Rotarian. We're going to talk about mental health in a very short time. Talk about bipolar syndrome and how to live with it. Yeah, all these nice things. But otherwise also I'm having a great time right here at the water. It's so beautiful, it's so nice, it's amazing. It's good for relaxation of the mind as I prepare to do a long walk of around 150 kilometers right back at 150 kilometers until Upright City in Bwebaja. And it's 150 kilometers because I'm going to be passing through Kayunga. Be connecting Kayunga, Gayaza to Chira, then from Chira to Upright. I'm not going direct. Otherwise it would have been 80 kilometers right up to Kampala, but I'm going through Kayunga, Gayaza, and the whole of it. So it's going to be about 150 kilometers, meaning I'll have walked a hell lot of kilometers. About 370 or 400. Yeah, so right now what I'm doing in Jinja is recuperating, getting myself together, working on my meditations, meeting with friends, connecting with people, and putting my mindset for the journey to start tomorrow or the other day, probably the other day. Yeah. All right. Anyway, right now I'm here with Dr. Bridget Birungi. Elsa. Yeah. And she has an amazing story in the sense that she is someone who was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, but thrived despite her challenges. This story is a story that we would like to share because in our community with the stigma that we have right now, it's that when someone is diagnosed with mental health, the community, the family tend to give up on the person like it's a done deal, like it's over. Bridget has gone ahead to, by this June, she's going to become a doctor, medical doctor. She's been able to complete her difficult medical studies despite the challenge of mental unwellness. And yeah, she's also a very serious community member because we met in Rotary. Yeah. And once you're in Rotary, of course, it means that you're a very committed community member, serving above self. So she has an amazing story. Bridget, please tell us start by telling us what is bipolar. What is bipolar?
Bipolar is, by simple terms, a mental illness that is categorized by what it entails, or it consists of elevated mode, and that is what it's termed as mania.
Yeah.
And then a very low mode that is called depression.
Depression.
So it is because of the two conditions the person faces.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically
That's
bipolar.
Very good, and thank you for giving us a short answer because we're dealing with people who are not very technical. I try to keep it with. She's a psychiatrist. Yeah, you a psychiatrist or you studied psychiatry?
I studied psychiatry.
Yeah, so she might be tempted to use very difficult terms, so bear with her. So what's your bipolar story? When did you discover that you have it, and how did you manage to survive thrive and flourish despite the fact that you got that diagnosis? When did you discover? What's your story?
I discovered, community discovered I had bipolar. That was my first year in university.
Yeah.
At Kampala International University.
Yeah.
That was back then in 2016.
Yeah.
Is when I first came out as a bipolar patient.
Don't you need to be a little louder?
That's when I came out as a bipolar patient.
Yeah.
And it started as a mania episode, and it was really caused by too much stress a little bit of other things that can really cause this.
Like what?
Because we have etiological causes. We have causes.
There you go again. There you go again.
Causes. Sorry. So we have family,
yeah.
genetical,
Yeah.
genes, our genes. Some of us are more prone. Or more
Yeah.
at risk of getting these
Yeah.
illnesses because of our family background.
Yeah.
Like depression runs in the family.
Yeah. Do you have that kind of thing in your family?
Yes, we
Okay.
do. Mania runs in the family, bipolar runs, but because we lack the mental health awareness, we do not know that this could be something that is carried within the family. We only look at it one-sided of it's always drug abuse, like marijuana or smoking weed, shisha, whatever. But this goes deeper than that. It goes deeper than this predisposition of drugs like marijuana, like the society knows it. We have the genetical, we have stress, too much stress.
So despite
can cause that.
So many people get stressed.
Yes.
But not everyone gets bipolar.
Yes.
Yours was because you had a genetic predisposition. So when the stress came in, as well as, did you use drugs?
Yeah.
You seem to be ashamed about it.
Yeah, in the past I used. Yeah, it's in the past.
I also used marijuana and alcohol.
I did.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
Smoking weed. Smoking cigarettes and all that.
Yeah.
Is really a very big.
So these substances combined with the trauma, rather stress.
With stress.
And then
can trigger. All these are triggers.
Especially if you are genetically predisposed, and that's what you found yourself in. That's the situation you're in. So how did you treat it? How did you succeed now that you're even going to become a medical doctor? Despite
we tried so many therapies.
Yeah.
Because this at first society perceives it as a spiritual thing.
Oh yeah.
A spiritual problem or imizimu, imijini, sadaka, illuminati, name it. People say a lot of things. So spiritually, we had to really dig into the spiritual bits.
Okay. Did you go for pastors to pray for you? Did it help?
It helped because God does wonders. He can help you. He can mentor you, make you a calm person. It's all about self-discipline. Okay. Some of these things come with discipline.
All right.
So that spiritual side also worked. And another therapy that people despise is the nature therapy. Like,
nature therapy, yeah.
You have to be so much in the natural environments, like how we sit right now.
Like right here. What's this beach called?
It's called Indo Beach, Jinja Masese, where I come from.
Man, it's so lovely.
Yeah.
You're the princess of Masese. Everyone was calling you queen, princess, or whatever.
Yeah, so nature is really, really very helpful in this battle. And also psychotherapy. This is talking to someone about the issues you have.
Psychotherapy. Yes, talking therapies.
Yeah. Some of you have these problems and it's trauma. It's within you. It's on your heart. You don't want to express it. You don't want to tell anyone. So you end up being depressed, or this anger comes out at a later stage after some time. Someone just taps you and they expect something, a small reaction, but you explode because of all this anger you've kept here.
Pent up,
you've not forgiven, you've not told anyone about it, it's killing you, so you turn out to be manic.
Okay, those are three now. You talked of spirituality, you talked of nature. Now you've talked of psychotherapy.
And then we also have drugs.
Yeah.
So many drugs are on the market now to help with so many issues concerning mental health. But I wouldn't advise someone to do self-medication with these drugs. You have to meet a psychiatrist.
Absolutely.
Or a psychologist to help you with these professional help. Because these drugs are very strong. And some of you actually tend to misuse them. Like Cosmos or Rtn. This is being misused in several places. Because it's a psychotic drug, but because someone is using it for their own benefits or their own, so they end up using it wrongly and they end up being addicted.
I'm told actually that there is a different combinations of the drug, and that you cannot know your combination at the beginning. Because these combinations are personalized, and that's the reason why you need a professional psychiatrist to work with you so that they are able to regulate these things to your own personalized prescription.
Yes, like you said, our bodies are different.
Yeah.
They react differently.
Yeah.
And these drugs have a number of side effects.
Yeah.
Very many. So you could take this drug unknowingly and it actually turns out to be a poison in your body. Me personally, when getting that perfect drug for me to take, it took me so long because I had to try out different formulations, different drugs on the market, risperidone, olanzapine, name it, all that is there. But there's some drugs that won't match your body system. You take this drug today and you get a skin rash. You try another one today and you feel so bad and so weak and it doesn't suit your body. So you have to have a guidance of a psychotherapist and know actually the dosage, because with time, as your mood starts getting better, they have to reduce, they have to taper down the dosage to suit your body and your mental health at that state.
Fantastic.
So if you take 100 milligrams of let me say CPZ, or this is one of the most common drugs on the market, or that is CPZ in short, I won't name it as medical term, no need. And then you take 100 milligrams, it's supposed to take 50. Trust me, you might fall. You might even die, because these drugs are very, very strong. And if your body is not suited for it,
okay, so
you may lose your life.
We've talked about medication, we've talked about psychotherapy, nature, and spirituality.
Yes.
What about family and community? What role can it play, or did it play, in your improvement or in your getting worse?
I can only, the family and relatives and so community play a big role in your mental health. Why? As if you come out as this mental health person, the stigma is too much. It's mainly a negative impact, because you as the person going through this, you are very emotionally unstable. Anything said to you is a trigger to either depression or mania. So I'm just talking and encouraging community to accept these people and treat them with love and positivity, and not treat them with negativity, because in the long run it's going to make these people worse, or even more sick, or even kill themselves. Because look at yourself, a word can kill someone. You might say it today and you take it lightly, and the next minute you find themselves drowning in the lake because you said something. Words kill people.
Words are strong.
Words are very strong and very powerful.
Words are powerful. So the idea behind family and community is that, number one, the family has to educate itself about the illness, understand it. And then also they've got to understand that what the sick person needs is love, you know, and patience, right?
A lot of it.
Yeah, and you know, that should be able to help people get better. Did that work with you, or you had to deal with
time? I had to find family
did you find
members
that acceptance
that can accept me for who I am then, and not look at me in that image of she is sick, that is why she's doing this. Sometimes I'm doing these things on my normal terms, but because I have that already impacted on me,
you're not allowed to get angry. You're like, oh, we know why you're pissed. It's
but
because
it's not the
have you
case.
taken your medicine today? You're like, oh, please give me a break.
I know.
I'm just
anyone gets angry. You understand?
I know how it is. So the idea behind Rotary, which is what you and I are part of, there is this talk about how does Rotary help with mental health in communities. I think one of the ideas that Rotarians can take on in helping communities deal with mental health is fighting stigma through psychoeducation. Like these medical camps that we have, it would be nice if the medical camps had also professional mental health people to talk to people, to families about psychoeducation, so that families can play that pivotal role that they are supposed to play in helping sufferers of mental health illness get better. Don't you think?
Yes.
Yeah, because most of these medical camps that we have don't
really look at it.
Yeah.
But it's actually a very big problem in communities.
It is.
And then another therapy that I could do is actually knitting and crocheting.
Oh, occupational therapy. Is that what they call occupational therapy?
Yeah, occupational therapy, knitting and crocheting.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm into it because this helps me to radiate my creativity and the energy that I have through mania.
Bipolar people are very creative.
Very, very creative.
Yeah.
So with that energy, you are able to focus
to channel
it into some of these products. And that way you can maintain your thoughts in one place and your focus in one place. Because when you're going through that, you're restless, you're literally having ADHD, or you can look at that and look at that, you manage to get bored. But if you love this and get passion for this, it's going to help you to channel that energy and use it and put it to good work.
And serve the community with good products.
I would
make money as well.
I would want to really drive that as a project among community women or women across the nation or internationally to adapt this as part of the therapy. It's been done outside countries, but we can also do it here in our communities. And
so
help
creativity is very important in managing of mental health because it provides channels of expression and energy flow. Have you heard of what they call the flow state? Where flow state is where you combine your skill together with the task, and you lose track of time when you're doing it, because it's really nice, like you really before you know it,
enjoying it, admiring it,
and that affects
there is more work. This time around I developed the habit because I realize it's helping me keep my mind in one place and create such beautiful and amazing works of art.
Awesome.
Because they don't talk about the good side of these mental health problems.
There is a good side.
There is a good side and there is a good side to everything. So don't be there and be like, I'm this, I'm that. But it's a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift in disguise. It's a not so many people can do that. Not so many people can reason like you. Not so many people can get that creative. Not so many people can talk. Not so many. And these are some of the skills that pay highly. Just talking, just doing crocheting.
Wonderful.
You can earn from it.
Wonderful. That's very good.
Yes, it's empowering.
Awesome stuff.
It's not only downfall, depression is what they only focus on, but they forget that this energy that you have is capable of doing so much. It is channeled properly and you're mentored in the right way. There are so many therapies that we discuss when we're managing this, but they're ignored in our medical facilities around Uganda that are dealing with such mental health, mental ill people. Not mad, mentally ill. Because it is wrong.
Just a different way of living.
It's just you are just a different personality. We are all born uniquely and different. You are not sick. You are not.
No.
You are someone just with different capabilities, different energy, and different knowledge and creativity. So just accept that and use it to better community.
Fantastic.
And use it to better yourself. And another therapy is self-care.
Self-care. That's powerful.
Do diet, eat chocolates.
Chocolate,
sleep well, sleep enough. Self-care is big. Good sleep will get you a better mental health.
Good diet
will get you a better mental health.
Oh my God.
The kind of people you associate with, negative or toxic people, is going to impact on your mental health. So it entails so many things.
We almost forgot that.
Self-care is key. It's very, very key in battling this. Nothing beats it.
And you don't have to be sick.
You don't have to be sick.
Actually, it's preventative.
Because if you take care of yourself very well, trust me, you won't even get sick again. You won't go on meds again because you're giving your body what exactly it needs.
Vibrating at the right frequency.
You will not get stress ulcers. You will not get stress. If it means staying away from toxic people, you will not get triggered. If it means going to the gym, you will radiate that energy and have it on your body.
Awesome. Now, finally, as we go, how are you using the challenge that you've had with bipolar, and as a Rotarian, how are you applying it or planning to apply it to making Uganda a better place to live?
I'm planning to use
For
it
people
through
with
an,
mental health.
an organization of my own and my cousins.
Yeah.
We have an organization called Shine with Skills.
All right.
It's empowering different communities with skills like crocheting, knitting, tailoring, whichever skill that you're really good at, so that we have those people come together. And we have so many projects ongoing, just to make sure we create this mental health awareness around the communities around us.
Awesome.
Yeah, so right now we are basically based in Eastern Uganda,
Yeah.
but with time we want to move
Yeah.
far. We have a bigger dream, just to make sure we achieve this.
Wow.
Yes.
Lovely meeting you.
Lovely
Dr.
meeting you.
Dr. Elsa.
Yes.
Yeah, you've done the country a great job, the world a great job. This interview is going to go a lot of places, and it's going to inspire a lot of people to deal with their issues, and also inspire Rotarians to play their role in ensuring that their communities have better mental health. Ciao from Masese.
Ciao from Masese. Love you all.
Bye.
Keep safe. Dr. Bridget and
Okay, all right. Let me start. Let me start.